You Caucasian people never fail me. Like, how is there a thing called drinkable melanin? Like the sun, you tanning your cells and shit wasn't enough, so y'all have to invent a drink called drinkable melanin. Let's see how that works for you.
Drinking melanin now? I feel like we living in another dimension. This shit don't make no sense. I guess drink to find the darkness within.
Tanning drops that are drinkable in the flavor watermelon. You can add them to your favorite drink, which is what I'm about to do, or you can add them to a moisture.
No, you're not tripping. And yes, that's insane. Watermelon flavored melanin drops. They're gonna say tan, but we know it's melanated drops. So while some countries are trying to get rid of their beautiful dark skin and bleach, you have white people trying to get darker and trying to be melanated because they know the importance of that chemical compound that is naturally found in the natural beings of this planet. But y'all go off though. Stay safe.
Hello guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to today's episode. In case you're watching us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Today we are looking at this trend that white people are actually taking some substances containing dark pigment, which is actually melanin, and this may look like a very light trend, but it's actually exposing the lies in white supremacy, because they actually used to say that the black skin is too dark, black features too strong, black hair too stubborn, and black beauty too much. For centuries, society told us our melanin was a problem to fix. But right now, the white people are trying to take melanin because they know that the black color has value. Because the black people are actually rising up to their place. I do feel that this is a very light trend, but it has a very deeper meaning. Because let's now discuss about this. I'm not saying that this shows black supremacy, but it actually shows that black value have been finally being admitted. So first, let's clear something up. This does not actually mean black people suddenly became superior race. It simply reveals that the world is finally admitting the truth. Melanin has value biologically, culturally, and symbolically. Black skin was treated like a flaw. Now the world is chasing the very thing it mocked. This isn't a shift in power. It is a slip in the mask that hid the truth. And now again, if we look at the historic irony, we would say that the historic irony is loud and undeniable. Let's think about it. Black people were pressured to lighten their skin, straighten their hair, soften their features, and fit into Eurocentric beauty standard. Society policed our body and labeled our natural features as unacceptable. Fast forward to today, the same features they criticized are now global trend. Tanning, lip filters, curly hair, thick bodies, and now melanin drink. It is the ultimate plot twist. The world is buying what black people were pushed for natural having. And we are actually looking at some of the reason they are trying to do this. And they are not trying to be black. They are chasing the perceived profit. One of the reasons, they know that they have discovered that being black has a profit. So let's be honest, people drinking melanin aren't trying to become black. That is impossible. What they are chasing are the perceived benefit of melanin: youthful skin, strong pigmentation, protection from UV damage, and the glow associated with dark skin. That is the reasons they are drinking this melanin, and it actually shows that having a darker skin has a profit. They want the aesthetic of blackness without the experience of being black. It's admiration without accountability, and appreciation tangled with appropriation. So if I go forward, this trend exposes why bleaching was never our fault. When we talk about bleaching in the black community, we have to be honest. It wasn't about hating ourselves. It was about survival in a world that punished dark skin and rewarded proximity to whiteness. Now that melanin enhancement is a trend, what does it show? It shows that black people never needed to change. Society needed to stop lying about our value. Melanin was always valuable. Racism just buried the truth. Melanin didn't suddenly gain magic power. It always had value. Science knew it. Nature knew it. Our ancestors knew it. But racism painted melanin as a curse, so the world could justify discrimination. Now capitalism is exposing the lie. The moment melanin became a product, the world suddenly remembered how powerful it is. That tells you everything. Don't confuse this with love. It is actually capitalism. So let's not be fooled. The world isn't suddenly celebrating blackness out of love. They are celebrating melanin because it sells. This is the same pattern we see with black music, black slang, black fashion, black creativity. Our cultures become a trend long before our people become protected. That is actually true. The real supremacy has always been cultural. What we are witnessing isn't biological supremacy, it is cultural dominance. Black cultures lead the world: music, style, humor, dance, rhythm, language. People don't want the black struggle or the black experience. They want the look, the glow, the style. Melanin drinks are just the newest chapter in the world obsession with black aesthetic. So I know I've talked much. Let me conclude by saying white people drinking melanin doesn't mean black people have finally taken over. What it really means is this: the world is finally publicly and awkwardly admitting that blackness was never inferior. Our features were never the problem. Racism was. And now the world is literally paying for the beauty they tried to suppress. Again, let me know what you think about this episode. Let me know what you think about my commentary. You can always share your opinion. You may sometimes disagree. You may sometimes agree. I can always hear from you, as you can always hear from me.